better than the first. I think a little bit to be expected. We were a little bit, we knew that they were going to come in and the potential for running throwaway motion, slow down, try to shorten the game was there, and they did. We'd seen them do that against Tulsa at home, and they just weren't interested in shooting early. So when you're not really at 100% mental capacity necessary, that's a hard thing to do. And they had some kids who could make plays, so the combination of things. But I thought we did a pretty good job defensively regardless. I just felt like offensively we didn't make great decisions, even though our assist to turnover ratio was good, and we had 20-some assists based on 27 baskets, so that part was pretty good. But we just tried to make some plays we couldn't make. But once we got going a little bit and defended and got some turnovers, we got out and ran the break pretty well.
The plays you thought about, Mike, when your guards are like trying to force a bounce passes into the big guys? Or?
Well, I wasn't real happy with our big guys catching the ball. I mean, I thought Jorge probably should have had 15 assists. He really passed the ball, found the open guy. We had probably 6 or 7 times where the post guys just didn't catch what should have been an assist and a finish, and that's something we've got to get better at because we need the post guys engaged in finishing plays. Jorge was passing the ball well. I thought the one pass to Bach was pretty tough. That's not one he's probably going to catch, but 2 or 3 of the others should have been caught and finished. But yeah, trying to squeeze it in, trying to make too much too fast. It's a zone. We haven't seen a lot of zone. We haven't played against a lot of zone, so it's a different pace against the zone. You've got to wait to get what you want, and you can shoot some people out of the zone.
What Bach's game? Are you pleased with how he played?
Yeah, Bach can make shots. I don't think that, one of the things is I don't think anybody really felt threatened, and so they were a little loose. Bach's got good touch, but Bach did a pretty good job.
Mike, how do you think Harper's been playing the last 4, 5, 6 games? Scoring production's down.
Yeah, I think he's trying to rush it. He's so valuable in so many ways, but we need him to get consistent with what he does. We need to know where to get him the ball so he can make the plays that he can make. He ties everything defensively together for us, but it would really help if we could get a little more production from him.
Is he doing okay physically?
Yeah, he is.
Is any of that, do you think, different point guard not getting him the ball in the same place he's accustomed to? Or?
No, I don't think so. I think he's just rushing a little bit, and rather than catching first and finishing the play, he's rushing a little bit, and he gets frustrated, and like anybody would.
Allen and Richard were a few minutes late for your shoot-around this morning.
Yes.
That stuff, I guess, happens. But in Richard's situation, are you a little disappointed that, given recent?
Yes. Seemed like Richard would have been there 15 minutes early. Uncharacteristic of Allen. He felt real bad, but we felt like, they're roommates, and I don't know why it has to come in groups of 2. Why couldn't the other person get up and get going? But anyway, that's what happened.
Won't that impact how you use Solomon
No.
in these next few games? Or do you envision him returning to the starting?
It's not a factor right now. We're just trying to put together a basketball team based on play.
What do you know about Weber State and Lillard, their guard?
I know Lillard had 41 against San Jose State. Won that thing for him. He can really score the ball. Randy Ray's a really good coach. Worked for my former assistants to Morrill at Utah State for a long, long time. Does a great job. Weber's got a long history of winning basketball. And again, I know the Lillard kid can really score the ball. They're just a solid basketball team.
It'd be a nice defensive challenge for Jorge if you choose to use him.
Yes, it will, and I think it'll be interesting for Lillard potentially.
You guys have finals this week, Mike?
Yes.
You didn't really take, often Cal is taking a long stretch off for finals. You didn't really do that this year. Is that?
Well, finals start tomorrow, and so we took the week. I mean, that was the week we had. This was a game that we tried to fit in here on a Sunday prior to finals starting.
Right.
I don't remember the last time we played, to be honest with you, but it was with the tournaments and the extra games, we can't get a schedule complete. We can't get 13 non-league games with the league starting 29th of December, and we can't get 13 games in without doing this. We really had to work to get it done as it was.
Is there some upside playing against a team that shows you something different defensively like they did?
Well, they played 1-1-3 zone, and I've played that before, and it can be pretty troubling if you don't understand it. We didn't spend a lot of time on it. We tried to explain the concepts, but we haven't seen a lot of zone. And they actually, I thought, defensively were pretty good in it. They're pretty long. They work pretty hard. They know their coverages, and so it was different. I mean, it was a different look. I didn't feel we were as patient as we needed to be, but that's part of the learning process.